Hi, this is Tom with Rep Hunter. We're going to be doing a series of small videos, short videos, just a lot of the questions that we get asked on a regular basis. We'll have blogs on the internet or on our website as well on rephunter.net, but we're also going to add in some videos just of the basic questions, some of the more common, the top 10 or 12. And if you have any other questions that you may have for us, always never feel free to email me at tom@rephunter.net and I'll try to get back to you as quick as I can. But one of the first things we always get asked is, what is an independent rep? I mean, independent reps come by many names. They come as independent rep, full commission rep, consultant, manufacturer's rep. They all fall under the same category of being the basic common denominator is that they're a sales executive. Often they come with 10, 15, 20 years experience. A lot of them, they were either a sales executive or sales manager with a manufacturer or financial group or tech company or something in the past, and they decided to go venture on their own, and they become an independent rep. An independent rep is essentially a sales executive who works fully on commission. And they're usually incorporated, so they become a small corporation or small agencies. And this is the sales executive's way of opening up his own shop, essentially. So they're usually very experienced. They come from a corporate background, so they have the connections. That's one of the big things. That is the biggest thing. They have connections. They come from a background where they have connections in certain industries, and that's what makes them effective. They're also very good at executives, so when they have to open up new territories, they know how to do it. They know how to use referrals. They have the skill set of just, rather than just somebody who's going to jump on the phone and start cold calling. They understand how to use modern sales techniques to open up a new territory or to get introduced to key decision makers. Often you're going to find several reps working together and forming an agency. And this could be they cover several territories. One could cover Illinois and Indiana, another one could cover Missouri, somebody else could cover Minnesota, or they could cover different sectors. One could cover financial, one could cover manufacturing, one could cover tech, depending on the product mix, depending on what your line is. Obviously in retail, there's a lot of retail. Some will cover big box retail, some will cover independents, some will cover boutiques, some will cover the buying groups. So there's a lot of different ways that they structure these agencies. They do cover all their own expenses, including health insurance, travel, unless it's a very specific. Usually if it's a trade show or something you require them to be, then they'll traditionally ask the company to cover their expenses if you require them to be at some show or event that requires airfare and hotel. One thing that comes up a lot, they will not be exclusive. They're going to represent multiple companies, and that's a good thing because you want them to have multiple sources of income coming in. Two things, it gives them multiple things to talk to the decision maker about, and it means they're always sustainable. It means they're healthy, their agency's doing well, they have money coming in. Even if your product or line isn't doing that great for them at that point in time, it doesn't matter, they have other sources of income coming in. So that's a good thing, but they will not be exclusive. You can't expect 100% of their time on it. Figure usually 30-40% of their time is going to be able to spend on your product or line. They will need a larger commission than if you have an in-house rep. A lot of people have in-house reps who they're also paying a salary of X amount of dollars, and they have to cover health insurance, and they have to cover all the the FICA and all the state taxes and the unemployment tax and all that. An independent rep, none of that. So traditionally you're going to pay them, well, not traditionally, you are going to pay them a larger commission than you would your in-house rep team. They do cover their own healthcare expenses. And the biggest thing that comes up with independent reps is that they come from connected backgrounds, so they can provide immediate access into specific industries, and that's what you're looking for, and that's the best reason to work with independent reps. Again, this is Tom with Rep Hunter. If you have any questions, email me at tom@rephunter.net, and we are the independent rep experts. Thanks.